Hello, everyone. I am Lee Hill, your hair coach. My hair is like wow today. I had to lock it down. I am Lee Hill, your hair coach, coming to you today. We're talking about natural ways to grow back your edges. Okay, natural ways to grow back your edges. And we did do a video 2 weeks ago. Or last Sunday, I did a video with my trichologist, and we had such a great response that we decided to do at least 2 videos a week. I mean, not 2 videos a week, each 2 videos a month. I'm sorry, guys, my hair is like, it's doing what it want to do today. 2 videos a month where we sit down and I'm going to be interviewing her and talking to her about some of the questions that you guys have. I did not have enough time to get all the questions that I get on a daily basis from you guys. If you have questions, I'm going to add my email address that you can go ahead and send me more questions, but we're going to go ahead and start that. This month is actually alopecia month. The month of September is alopecia month. So we're going to be giving some information on alopecia and just different topics of things that you guys are asking for. Okay. Don't forget to click on the link here, dearhairloss.com. That's going to lead you to the Shed No More for those of you that are experiencing hair loss and you want to get your hair to be restored. That is a free video that you can watch and go ahead and sign up for the program that we have, walking you through, teaching you how to regrow your hair. I know you're like, there's no way you can have a program like that. Yes, we have a program like that, and that is going to be educating you, teaching you all the steps you need to do to go ahead and get the information that you need to walk you through step by step on how to start to restore your hair. A lot of you are like, I don't want to, I don't mind doing that, but I still want to be able to wear my hair pieces, my extensions. You'll still be able to do those things. However, you want to take care of what's going on underneath, because a lot of us, it's our silent killer. Like, a lot of us are experiencing hair loss, and a lot of us think it's permanent because we waited so long. And sometimes that is not the case. Believe it or not, the majority of the time, it is not the case. You can restore your hair back. So go ahead and watch that video. And even if you do have long hair and you're like, hey, I want to know how to grow my hair even longer, definitely watch that video. That is going to be something where I'm introducing to you, giving you an idea of what the program is going to be about and how you're going to benefit from it. Okay. All right. And then also, so we're going to talk about natural ways to grow back my edges, right? And one of the things, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is a natural way to grow back your edges is to moisturize. Hello, moisturize. A lot of times we think that moisturizing is when we put that edge control on it, when in actuality, the edge control is actually more damaging, because what it's doing is it's kind of like the wax where you're putting it on and it's clogging up your pores. So in that video, the trichologist was talking about that, how the fact that when you put on, like right now, I have some edge tamer on, but normally what I do is when I get into my shower, I'll wet my fingers or I'll wash the edges of my hair off, because I don't want that edge tamer to lock in anything or to clog my hair follicles, right? So the one major thing, a lot of things that we do and we don't pay attention to, is that our edges are normally really, really dry, right? If they're not dry, we have the edge tamer. Edge tamer does not mean that you have moisturizer on it. You do not. Okay, so that's where when you're actually washing it off and you're getting the next hairstyle that you're getting, you'll notice that it starts thinning and it starts getting shorter, your edges. And that reason is because your hair is not moisturized. So the easiest way to do that is, of course, to wash your hair. Make sure you deep condition your hair all the way through, right? Like you normally do. You're going to rinse your hair out, and then you're going to apply a leave-in conditioner. There are tons of leave-in conditioners. You can go to one of my places, and I know you guys are like, what? Smart Style or Walmart, this hair salon, they have a good smelling leave-in conditioner, and it's also a detangler. But normally just spray right or around those your edges, right? And you can kind of go ahead and sleek that in, or just a creamy leave-in conditioner. Go ahead and put it on those fingertips and massage that right on in there and just lay those edges out, okay? So that's one of the key things, is to keep your edges moisturized. Last but not least, something that I do is, and I lost my edges when I had postpartum hair loss, but one of the things I still do to this day is black castor oil. My fingertips, I put it on. Black castor oil is very thick, so you want to put it on and just kind of rub your fingers together and just go right in that thing and just circulation motion and massage your edges all the way around the perimeter if you can, okay? So, and then what you want to do is go ahead and put that satin cap around it and go to bed, and you will see a difference. But you have to keep your edges moisturized, all right? Next thing that you guys don't think about is the brush that you use, okay? An aggressive brushing. You want to get a brush that doesn't have those strong, hard bristles. Even a lot of you do these, you watch these tutorials on the how to do the fire edges or whatever, the baby hair or whatnot. Even in that, you're doing so much to it. It's too much friction that's going on. So you want to use a bristle brush that has a soft bristle. Sally's has a wooden black brush, and it has soft bristles on it. You wouldn't believe it. And then when you brush it, it's so gentle, but it just kind of just gets your hair into place. And it's not expensive at all. So you definitely want to get that. So brushing your hair aggressively and using the correct brush is really, really important to help you restore your edges naturally. Another thing that you want to do, these are like preventions, but it's actually naturally your hair will grow back, because I'm telling you all the things what you should not do. Temperature. Turn the temperature down on your flat irons. A lot of times I watch these videos, these kitchen hairstylists, and just you doing your hair yourself. You want to press out, because you have the natural hair, and you want to press out your edges. And what happens with that, the same heat that you're using on your hair extensions should not be the same heat that you're using on your actual hair, okay? It should not be the same heat, right? Because they're normally from 375 to 425. You should not be using 425. So if you're one of those ones that want to go ahead and press that hair out because you may have some little beady beads and you want to straighten it out, the heat you want to turn down on it. So go ahead and turn that temperature down on it, maybe to like a good 300 or under 300, like 275. Press that out, because it doesn't take a lot of heat, because your texture is different from back here, from your pivot point back to forward. Your texture is much softer, more finer. So you don't need that much heat on there. So take that heat off and you will notice a difference. Another thing you can use is, it's by Affirm, Curacare. You can go to Curacare, the actual people that sell Curacare, the dealer, and you can purchase. They have it's like a roll-on stick. It's a wax stick, but it's a edge tamer is more for, it's a water base. The wax stick that Affirm has, it's actually like for dry hair, like if you want to do updos and different things, it's perfect. But if you just put that wax stick there and just brush that right on in, you don't really even need the heat. That's natural. So you're letting your hair breathe and grow, right? And then it kind of feels, it just looks like a roll-on. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. But remember, wash it off. Wash that off right in the edges. When you're washing your face in the shower, wash those edges right on off. Wash the stuff out of it. And when you're ready to go out again, do it again, all right? And last but not least, you want to reduce friction. We talked about it a little bit in the brush thing, but those edge tutorials, a lot of times, you know, when you're putting on those wigs and you're trying to lay it down so close, you're adding a lot of friction, which is causing the hair loss. If you think back, I just want you to get an idea, because a lot of you like, well, how am I gonna do that? You can lay that. They have glueless wigs. You can pick different wigs, but the friction that you're putting on your hair and the tension that you're putting on it, it's going to cause your hair not to grow back naturally. Just these different steps that you change, your hair would just start, you're starting to like, oh my God, my edges are just coming back naturally. And I want to put an idea in your head. when you look at the 90s and not the 80s, but the 90s was when weave was really coming out. When you think about Boomerang, the movie, they had the weave. What's her name? Robin Givens. She had the long, glamorous weave going down her back. You have Sanaa Lathan, Nia Long, all these women that were doing hair extensions. Like Nia Long in the movie with Are We There Yet? She had hair extensions, but she still has her edges. It is this generation where they're so focused on baby hair and these your you know, what is it? Your edges to, you know, let your edges be on whatever y'all saying, right? Keep in mind, they still have their edges because they did things where it didn't call all the things that I said here. That's what they're doing to this day. They're now in their 50s and they still have their edges and they still wear hair extensions. So if they can do it, guess what that means? You can do it. All right. I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to click the link on dearhairloss.com. I really want you guys to look into if you are experiencing hair loss, stop ignoring it. If it started to experience breakage, or if you are going through that, go ahead and click the link. It will bless you. And hopefully you will join our program that starts in October. We're starting that program in October and it's going to be really intense. We're going to have trichologists. We're going to take you through everything you need to get to be able to restore your hair. All right, guys. See you next video. Bye.